Hello, River Landing. Closure is not an event, as many grieving people hope it might be. Anyone who has experienced loss wants to get past the funeral or the trial or the paperwork or the questions or the anniversaries. Yet none of these events bring closure. Just ask the families of victims who have seen shooters sentenced to life or death. There was no peace at last for them. The punishment of the shooter didn't bring meaning to the death of their family member. Closure isn't an event or moment in time. It's more like a series of treatments for a serious disease. Each treatment carries the hope of a better life. 3.5 years after the death of my wife, Alla, I've had some closure treatments, but there are more to come before I can ring the bell, as cancer patients do when they finally finish their treatment. There will be another estate sale and the sale of our house, where I will release things that were valuable to her and therefore to me. Last week, however, I got word about another treatment I've been waiting for. Alla was connected to an Orthodox church in the area called Holy Cross. They met for years in rented space, but have been building a new church home. When Alla died, I told the priest, a former Baptist like me, that I wanted to contribute something to their new sanctuary in Alla's memory. I've been waiting 3.5 years for that additional step of closure. So now they have moved into their new space and are carefully adding sacred objects and furnishings that adorn and add meaning to their faith. One of those will be a custom-made table of oblation called the prothesis. The priest asked if that would be an appropriate memorial for Alla. The table of oblation in the Orthodox tradition is located to the left of the altar. It is where the priest prepares the bread and wine. Specifically, the priest cuts off pieces of bread and prays for the dead who are remembered by the congregation. And then these pieces are later mingled with the bread that's given to the living who take the sacrament, reminding us of their presence and life. It's going to be Alla's gift and mine. Can't wait to see it. There is no closing of the books in loss. There's only turning the pages. One day that will be enough. Blessings, my friends.